So, for my job, I sell a lot of used electronics online that I get from businesses that are upgrading to other equipment. So, lately I just ran into this DYMO LabelWriter 550 Turbo, and I went to go see if it worked. You know, just run some label through there and see if it'll actually print. But I was unable to do that. After going onto the internet and downloading a driver for it and trying to print with it, it told me that there was the wrong size label printed in it. Wrong size label inside of it. Well, I'm just using some credit card terminal roll because I don't want to put expensive labels through it just to test it. But then I found out that it requires expensive labels. So it's got some sort of DRM in here that prevents it from just printing to whatever label you want to put in it. So I had this little different idea because I've sold a lot of 450 turbos in the past, and it really did not look a whole lot different than the 450. Now, what you can do is you could probably find a cheap broken 450 on eBay or something, and all you really need is the board and the button off of it. Granted, the bottom thing is more important too because there is a different front on the 550. So what you can do with this is you can remove the front panel and grab a screwdriver, and there's 4 screws on the bottom here. I already took 2 out because I had to reshoot this video because the first time it was out of focus. So you get these 2 screws out of here. And something else about the screws and about how much labels cost, I think you can figure that one out on your own. And there's 3 ribbons that connect to the print head, 2 smaller ones and a big wide one. There's a cord that connects to, I'm guessing, the DRM module there, and then there's another one that plugs into the motor to move the paper. So this is the board out of a 550. Now this is the board out of a 450, and surprisingly a lot of these just line up correctly. So you get the motor one will plug in here. You got the wide one for the printer head right here, and then you have the 2 smaller ones for the print head that fits into the smaller plugs on the board. Now, other than there's an eject button that goes right here, but there's no hole for it, so you may want to, you know, salvage the side off of a 450, or maybe you could live without the eject button, I don't know. But now that we got this together, and it actually, I don't have the 450 front on me with here, but it should fit back on there. And the bottom, it fits correctly on here. And we can even grab a power cord, plug it in, and you hear it already turning. Now, because I'm cheap about testing things, because that can get expensive quickly, I'll just load some of this credit card terminal tape in here. And then we'll run some tests. I don't think I held it down long enough. We'll try that again. And it prints amazingly. We'll just stop that right there. And so instead of you know, being able to repurpose a broken 450 with the guts out of a 550, you should be able to have a decent label printer here. Hope this was helpful.